April 14, is that tomorrow?
Sunday. Sunday.
Kasi doon ang rally. At may inaabangan pa ako na yung pinakarkal ko yung aming nose doon sa foreign affairs at foreign policy during my time. But let me be very clear on this. We have not conceded anything to China. There might have been exchange of control over the Chinese China Sea. Pero those were really territorial in nature, not involving the encroachment of China in their exclusive economic zone. Iba yun. Yung sabi nila territorial, we are studying it still until now so that I can give you a concrete picture of everything. Ang problema lang nito, maraming hindi naman they are not party to any of the discussion at itong biglang gentleman's agreement with Xi Jinping. Nobody but nobody in the Philippines today, either the Supreme Court, the Presidency, or Congress, can concede anything about territories. Hindi gawain ng presidente yan. And ang ano ko lang is even this stupid ex-Justice Carpio is harping on a gentleman's agreement of which certainly he was not there, and is beginning to expound on the consequences of the resort or whatever wrong there was committed in the agreement. Aside from the fact of having a handshake with President Xi Jinping, the only thing I remember was that status quo. That's the word, na walang galawan, no movement, no armed patrols there, as is where is, para walang magkagulo, hindi tayo magkagulo. Yun ang naalaala ko. Wala akong I do not there's a new word. I do not even know the Ayunan shore. Ito si Carpio and the rest of the I think is trying to be relevant. Is a retired justice, a not so brilliant one, which he pretends to be. Nawala naman siya doon. And I assure you that if it was a gentleman's agreement, it would always have been an agreement that would keep the peace in the South China Sea. Huwag ho kayong maniwala yung bulatik nila kasi hindi ako ganun kagago. You know, ayaw kong magyabang. Kaya bakit ako tumagal sa AB, sa Lyceum, is because after my political science course, I took up, and Lyceum could foreign affairs and foreign politics. Sabi ko hindi ako nagyayabang. I studied geopolitics under Professor uh, Obiana. I think he's still connected or retired from the Foreign Affairs Department. I was under Ambassador Terrano sa Terona. I'm sure Ambassador Rosalinda Terona sa geopolitics ko, pati sa many subjects about foreign policy, foreign affairs. I had my diplomatic practice and procedure doon sa kay David Lapos, and political thought I was under Jose Maria Sison. You know, nagturo sa amin, ayaw ko kung mas may bright pa doon. Kaya sinasabi ko, it would be good and it would be healthy for Carpio to just shut up and not muddled up these things of which I was not there. Hindi ko naman siya kinukondem. Pero sa amin yan, tinatawag, in our parlance, pakatorpe na itong putang ina. I will be expounding more the day after because I just received the old documents of Malacanang about foreign policy noon sa panahon mo. I just got it tonight. I want to review it and the different agreements that were entered into by myself and the Defense Department, sila Lorenzana. Lorenzana played a crucial role, a role that was something that was, sinasabi ko sa kanya, you handle this, especially matters that will govern the movements of the gray ships. Wala pa namang gray ships dyan sa, you know, yun ang binabantayan namin noon, the entry of the gray ships. Pero walang nangyari. There was never a time that we sent the gray ships in China and China sent there. Ano yung gray ship? When we talk about gray ships, we are talking about warships. Ang nangyari dito sa China all along was a coastal guard, coastal patrol. So, hindi naman hanggang ngayon, but there are misconceptions perpetuated, not by us, well, itong nasa gobyerno na napakamarunong. You know, ito ang nangyari. You better make it of record. Nung pumunta ako sa China, I was with Delfin Lorenzana, the DND. I was with Anyo, who was my security advisor, national security advisor, and the advisor of ni Bongbong ngayon, national security advisor. Nandoon sila lahat, Esperon, and my cabinet members, lahat sila. Ito ang opening remarks ko kay Xi Jinping. Kunin ninyo ito. Kasi harap-harapan kami sa long table, kaharap. I said, Mr. President, we would insist that that China Sea, or not the whole of it, but there is a part of the China Sea that belongs to the Philippines. And since I would want to, get savings instead of importing it from the exporting country. Ako na mo I will dig my oil there. I just want to let you know. Ito ang sagot ni Xi Jinping. I am afraid you cannot do that. Sabi ko, why, Mr. President? Diniretso ko na siya. I will get it from that portion of the Red China Sea that belongs to the Philippines. Sabi niya, please do not do it for the life of me. We are friends and I do not want to destroy that friendship. So, what is in your mind, Mr. President? Sabi niya, because it would be in trouble. Kami dito sa kabila nakaintindo na sila. Nandyan yung mga generals nila. Ano yung National Security Advisor ni Marcos? Nandyan. Ang pagkaintindi pagsabi dyan, trouble, if we insist na sabi ko, well, day of my visit, I do that everything, put it off to some other day. That you put it to some other day. Whether the Philippines getting into our claimed territories to extract, nagkalma kasi alam ko na hindi talaga kaya ng Pilipinas kung magkagera.